The Art of Communicating by Thich Nhat Hanh. Loving yourself is the basis for compassion. We tend to think we already know and understand our loved ones very well, but that may not be so. If we haven't understood our own suffering and our own perception, how can we understand the suffering of another person? We shouldn't be too sure that we understand everything about the other person. We have to ask, do I understand myself enough? Do I understand my suffering and its roots? Once you have some understanding and insight into your own suffering, you begin to be better at understanding and communicating with someone else. If you can't accept yourself, if you hate yourself and get angry with yourself, how can you love another person and communicate love to him or her? Self-understanding is crucial for understanding another person. Self-love is crucial for loving others. When you understood your suffering, you suffer less, and you are capable of understanding another person's suffering much more easily. When you can recognize the suffering in the other person and see how that suffering came about, compassion arises. You no longer have the desire to punish or blame the other person. You can listen deeply. And when you speak, there is compassion and understanding in your speech. The person with whom you're speaking will feel more comfortable because there is understanding and love in your voice. Coming home to ourselves to understand our suffering is the first step. Once we understand our suffering and how it came about, we're in a position to communicate with others in such a way that they also suffer less. Our relationship depends on the capacity of each of us to understand our own difficulties and aspirations and those of others. When you can truly come home to yourself and listen to yourself, you can profit from every moment given you to live. You can enjoy every moment. With good internal communication facilitated by mindful breathing, you can begin to understand yourself. Understand your suffering and understand your happiness. Knowing how to handle suffering, you know at the same time how to produce happiness. And if you're truly happy, we all profit from your happiness. We need happy people in this world. The Art of Communicating by Thich Nhat Hanh.